Hi everyone, Kelsey and Holly here with another So What's New. And we are so excited to be here today to show you the brand new All Florida Shop Hop fabric. This is going to be a very exciting video. Because I have Holly here with me today. We're going to talk about this quilt. We still have kits, panels, and all the fabric available, as well as the pattern. We're going to talk about the essential tote that Holly designed for us using the Florida Shop Hop fabric. And then we're going to go through the stack of fabric and show you what we have in stock. So we're so excited. Let's go ahead and begin with the essentials tote.
Okay.
And so I guess we'll start by saying Gabriella and I approached Holly and we said, Holly, we need a bag. We need a really good bag out of this Florida fabric. And we need you to use the following prints. We need a sample with the gators on that kind of mustard background. We need a sample with the nice wide border print. And we needed to include the words. So show us what you can do. And then what did you do, Holly?
So I wanted a nice big like beach bag. So I remember when you did this same pattern about a couple years ago, and I just really liked the size of it. I liked the outside pockets, and it just really seemed like that would be a great pattern to use.
Yes.
So I did that one, and I used the gorgeous fabrics. I love anything Florida themed. So the border print actually worked perfect for the pockets, and that really made me happy.
It looks great.
I love it.
It looks like it was made for, personally, I never would have thought to use the border print as a pocket. So
Yeah.
The fact that you did that and highlighted the rocket, the Space Coast, the alligators, it's awesome.
It just seemed to work perfect. And then the inside pockets have the same border print.
Oh yes.
I don't know if you can see that too well, but so you've got lots of pockets in this bag that are perfect for the beach. You know, all your little accessories, all your little things to put in there, sunscreen, whatever.
I have taken this to the beach.
Yeah.
It's a good size bag.
Exactly.
And I love that the pattern calls for the soft and stable or some type of foam. Because as you can see, the bag has got great body.
Yeah.
It stands alone.
Yeah.
It's
perfect.
Fits a ton of stuff. It's 19 inches, so pretty big. It's 19-inch square just about, right?
Yep. And then I did the, just straight line quilting on it, just to, secure that soft and stable in there so that it stayed in place properly, because that's not fusible. And I think that worked out perfect. I just did like an inch in between each line to make it simple.
Okay, so that's not in the pattern. So you quilted the exterior to the foam and then sewed it all together?
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah,
that was a good choice. It looks great.
And then paired it with the beautiful webbings that we have. Here's some different colors, but that mustardy color in the center just seemed to go perfect with the fabric.
Yes, it does.
And it's just gorgeous. It's a cotton, so it's nice and thick. It's gonna last.
Yeah. It's not your average webbing.
No, it's not wimpy.
No. Well, thank you so much for rising to the challenge and creating this bag. We sold out of these kits during the shop hop, but we were able to make more kits. So if you like it, we have the kit available, and we'll get the overhead camera. And so in this kit, I think one of the reasons it was so popular, besides its good use of all the prints, was that we included everything that you need to make this essentials tote by So Hungry Hippie. So you've got your exterior fabric, your interior fabric, and Holly used the border print, as we said earlier. So we want to show you, you're going to get two 20-inch strips of border. These are your interior pockets, the two 20-inchers. And then you're going to get two smaller strips, and these are your exterior pockets. So when you see the fussy cut strips in there, the smaller ones are for your exterior, The bigger ones are for your interior. And we've included a picture as reference. We've included the fusible interfacing that this project requires. We include the soft and stable foam, which is sold out. We're expecting it any day. So as soon as that comes in, this kit will ship. And then we're also including the 3.5 yards of webbing that Holly used. So when you get home, you can pull your thread out, cut this project out, and start sewing. Everything that you need fabric-wise, including the bias tape to finish off your pockets, is included in the kit. So awesome. Very nice, Holly. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, next out of the Florida fabric, we had our bookkeeper Carol make this gorgeous quilt that's been hanging at our front door the past few months as the shop hop went on. I had to fold it down a little because it's bigger than our showcase space. It is a 65-inch square, and it features the beautiful panel that QT Fabrics made for our state. We matched it up with some Kona cottons and then the flamingos and the surface activity. I'm going to show you the bolts of all of these in just a moment. But this is a really, really gorgeous quilt. We've sold 40 kits during the hop, and once they were all cut, we were able to make a few more. So if you saw it and wished you purchased a kit during the hop but didn't, now's your chance, because I believe we have 6 more kits available. We're going to run through the kit for this right now. It includes a unique pattern that Carol made for us. And if you just want the pattern because you already have fabric, we do sell this pattern separately, okay? That is listed there. But of course, it will include the pattern with step-by-step instructions. It will include the panel. All right, let's make this our backdrop here. And it has the flamingos in it, the surface activity, and 3 perfect coordinates for the borders and the flying geese, which brings me to a teaching lesson here, how to make a flying geese block with no waste. So Carol and Gabriella took the time to film a very informative video on how to make flying geese blocks with no waste, and it's free. It's up on YouTube. You can go look at it at any time. You don't need to buy this kit, but if you're buying the kit, we wanted to make it easy for you. So all you have to do is take out your cell phone, open the camera, hover it over this QR code, and it'll bring you right to our video. So if you've never made a flying geese block before, we hooked you up with some instructions. Last, we're going to look through each of the 8 bolts, I believe, of Florida Shop Hop fabric that is now available for purchase both in store and online by the yard. I have the border print pulled up. This was by far our #1 pre-order. Comment below and tell us what you're making with it, because I just can't believe how many yards of this we've sold. Like I said, we had a few hundred pre-orders, and this was easily in almost every order. As you saw, we used this in the bag. I know a lot of people are using it as a border around their quilts. Maybe they're featuring the panel. It was very, very popular. Like Holly said, it's a nice width for bag making. This is about 12 inches wide this way, and in the width of the fabric, meaning from selvage to selvage, you get 4 of those repeats, which is really, really nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then in the actual border print, there are iconic things like the shuttle, the Orlando Eye, alligators, Everglades, palm trees, people fishing, catching a marlin, flamingos. There's just a lot to like about this print, and it is on really pretty shades of turquoise, which we all love. Okay, next, this is one of my favorite prints, and I think it was one of our least popular, to be honest, but I love it. I could see my husband wearing a shirt out of this, a collared shirt with some wood buttons or something. I think the retro camera and the alligators on this mustard color is super cool. And like Holly pointed out earlier, we have an amazing selection of webbings, and this one matches it perfect. And then we do have some other webbings that would look great as well with this whole collection. All right, moving right along, we have, what's this one called? Shop Hop Florida Phrases. So this came on 2 backgrounds. Both of them are still in stock, and they say nice Floridian things like salt water heals everything and vitamin C. You've got some cities in there like Orlando and Tampa, Sunshine State, cast away your troubles. It's neat. Then we have, of course, our citrus fruit on a nice bright red background. That one also kind of gives some retro vibes. The flamingos, always popular. The flamingos were on an orange background and a turquoise background. And then this one is called Surface Activity, very appropriately named. You've got the fishermen in there, dolphins jumping, marlins, nice little hibiscus on the sailboat sails. Also that beautiful turquoise color that we see throughout. And here are the Florida phrases again. We're seeing more cities like Jacksonville and Miami, Panama City, toes in the sand, drink in my hand. All of these fabrics really scream Florida. And we don't get too many actual Florida themed collections in all the time. So if you see anything you like, I would not hesitate to order it, whether it's on sewing.net or in person. As soon as we're done filming, I'm going to go put all of these out on the sales floor. Also, if you're local, we have a lot of end of the bolt cuts, small cuts that are on sale in the store only. So come check those out. And thank you so much for watching. Happy sewing.